Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave and this is the match preview for our team Wolverhampton Wanderers against West Ham United in the Premier League at our home ground of Molineux. So before I get on to talking about the game, a few stats and facts, a bit of team news and also my prediction for this one. And boy was I wrong for the last one. I want to say, and I'm sure you guys want to say, a very, very massive, special, big, happy birthday to Sean Connery, aka Bill. Mate, happy birthday. I know that you sat there in hospital, on your hospital bed, and you've been there for a long time now, more than a couple of weeks. All our thoughts of everyone, you know, I have loads of people that ask about you, and we really do hope that before long you're able to get back on the vlog. So guys, leave your happy birthdays to Sean Connery down below, and I'll also try and give you an update on his condition after the game in the reaction vlog after the West Ham match. But mate, happy birthday, we love you, we all love you lots. So on to the game itself. So Wolves against West Ham. You know, I said in my last match about Sheffield 4-1, you know, and it didn't age well, did it? But it was a great game. We fought back. We were a bit asleep at the start. Watch the reaction and the match vlog on that if you've not already seen it. So on to this one, let's talk about the team and the team news. Wolves players having a lot. Nuno not happy with the fixture congestion that's coming up. He was asked about the Arsenal manager's position today, and he's just said, I'm concentrating on myself, I've got a contract, all of that. As I said, personally, I don't believe that he would go, and I don't think he would be the man I think he is if he does go to Arsenal. He's got everything he wants here, but that again is for another discussion. On to the actual team. We know that Romain Saiss was suspended for the last game. I thought Kilman actually did really, really well as he came in. Obviously it would be quite nerve-wracking for him to come in. Sheffield, a very physical side, and I thought he applied himself very well and showed that he can play that position. But I do expect that Saiss will come straight back into the side. We know that Morgan Gibbs-White's still out with a back injury. Ryan Benny's still struggling with his groin injury. And options, as you saw from the bench against Sheffield United, are really few and far between. In fact, I think Nuno was asked about reinforcements in January, and he said, yes, there will be some, and I think we need some. Obviously, Bolly, he's making good recovery, but we still don't expect to see him back until February, and that will almost be like a new signing when we do get him. And obviously, more to come on the transfers in January on this channel. So Martin made his debut for West Ham. Obviously Alvin Martin, a West Ham legend. We saw the pictures of him going up hugging his dad after that. Was a nice touch. He's actually the oldest goalkeeper, second oldest goalkeeper to make his debut in the Premier League. The other one actually was also for West Ham. And the likes of Jack Wilshere are going to be having a late fitness test for this one. In terms of a few little stats, Wolves won both meetings against West Ham last season, winning home and away, and it'll be the first time, if we do win the game, that we've won 3 consecutive games against West Ham. West Ham have also only won 1 out of their last 7 trips to Molineux, and if Wolves do remain unbeaten for this game, it would be our longest unbeaten run in the top flight since January of 1972. Wow. Wolves, another good stat as well, apart from the game against Leicester where we had a VAR goal disallowed, which actually was a goal, but it was counted as not a goal. And as I said, Wolves have had more points lost from VAR by VAR than any other team, I think. So there's no wonder that we get the chance of boop VAR in the stands. Hopefully that'll turn for us second half of the season. But anyway, on to the stat. Wolves have scored since the Leicester game in each of their last 13 Premier League games. That's quite something, to be honest. Hopefully we can continue that against West Ham. And also the man Raul Jimenez, who actually was voted the PFI PFA Player of the Month for November. Fantastic, and congratulations to Raul, and we'll talk about that again at another point. He has actually been involved in 12 goals in his last 10 appearances for Wolves. That just goes to show how important he is to the way that Wolves play, in terms of his, not only his goals but also his assists as well. And if he got injured, yeah, that would be, I think that would be interesting. So moving on to the game and the team, it's going to be Patricio in goal, Soy's back in at the left, Cody and Dendoncker, Moutinho and Neves again. It's going to be Johnny Otto, Doherty, and it's going to be the front three again, isn't it, of Jota, Jimenez and Adama Traore, who's having a fantastic season. Jota, we just want him to score a goal. He's so unlucky. He's trying so hard, and I think that's the problem. He's trying too hard. A couple of the times against Sheffield United, he tried to make that run, and in previous games he's holding onto the ball a little bit too long, trying to create that space. And I'm hoping that when he does score that goal, when he finally gets the ball in the back of the net, a bit like last year, it will just free him up, chill him out a bit, and he'll go on a scoring run, because he is a fantastic player for us, and he does make those surging runs which draws people and players to him and creates space. But he has got to, a bit like Adama Traore's had to learn to do, to lay the ball off at the right time. And I just think he's a little bit too uptight trying to, you know, to get that goal. If he just chills out a bit, a little bit, relax, look, pick your head up and pick the pass, just keep going, and that goal is going to come, and hopefully it will be against West Ham. Fingers crossed for Jota for that one. In terms of like score prediction, I do think we're going to win the game. West Ham had a good result away at Chelsea, and that they will be buoyed by that, because they had gone 7 games without a win up until that point. So they're going to be quite confident coming into the game after getting that out the way, and that will give them a bit more confidence. But I do believe that, you know, if we can start positively, not, you know, on the back foot, get off to a really good positive start, take the game to West Ham, we can win the game. And I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go 2-0 to Wolves. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet, and hopefully Jota will score, and it'll be, I think, Neves or Jimenez. But anyway, leave your score prediction below and goal scoring, and you never know, you might get a chance to get a shout out on the channel. Also consider consider following me on Instagram, Dazzling Dave without the G, and I'm also on Twitter. So that's my thoughts on this game. Leave yours beside, show the love. Don't forget to wish a happy birthday to Sean Connery, and until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.